Hello there, Pisces. Welcome. This is your forecast for the week of 10th until the 17th of November. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. Something really weird happened. Not so bizarre, not so weird, because I've experienced that before. But just when I started your reading before now, my voice actually got constricted and I couldn't speak. It felt like my throat was getting blocked. So there could be something about that is going on right now, or there could be an attack. I picked up a strong energy of a spiritual warfare, a spiritual attack. And I also got this song by Katy Perry. Katy Perry is the Dark Horse, yes. Is something about karma, playing with magic. Yeah. So someone could be playing with magic. Three of Pentacles, or may have done that. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is your overall energy. This is a new financial beginning, a new manifestation beginning. It feels like there is something trying to come in here, Pisces. It could be something that you have shifted from. This is a major shift in timeline that you're experiencing. I mean, this came up for your, I believe that was your monthly reading, and it was to do with you have made it. So there is something that is still trying to get in. We're still in the year of the wood snake. So there is an awakening of your potential. And it feels to me right now that with the Ace of Pentacles, you're making surprise moves. You are definitely wowing situations. It could be that they have tried. It could be that even with the recent events, we're all experiencing some massive shifts, okay? We're all experiencing some massive shifts at this time, and that in itself is enough. But then when you have situations that you have navigated, whether it's to do with community, family, workplace, wherever it is, where you have navigated that and you are showing up with that shift in a different way. So believe it or not, right now you are shining in the midst of a major shift, and that is causing a lot of stares, a lot of whispers around you, not only around you in the physical, but it's something that you can pick up, maybe even in your environment. So there's something about this song. Is it something? I think it says the boy you want to play with magic. But in this context, it may not be boy. It could just be saying you or whoever this is. You want to play with magic, so you could be the one who is the magic here, or there is something about this meddling in some kind of magic. And it says you should know what you are. I think it's fighting for or calling for, and then it says, "Are you ready for a perfect storm?" Right? So I feel like there is something about your navigation of the storm. Some of you may have had to go to the dark with the dark horse, or you may have had to retreat, or you may have had to connect with your dark side. And it's just to bring about that balance, and that is helping you to navigate this shift. And you have situations that are watching you. I feel this reading is mostly about your own protection, is mostly about your navigation of obstacles that are hidden. And little do you know, with the navigation of the obstacles that are hidden, you are attracting attention. You're attracting attention. You are attracting attention energetically and in the physical. Right now, you may be navigating some kind of attack. It could be your voice. It could be your vision with the Ace of Pentacles. Ultimately, there is a karma that is playing out. And then somehow, there is a fine line that you're moving with right now in terms of blending in, diplomacy, adaptation, harmony, and also standing out in terms of your identity and what it is that you stand for. And it feels like what I'm picking up on mostly could be trying to work on what it is that you have left, or what it is that you have shed, or what it is that you are shedding. So it means that you're still experiencing it, and it's trying to drag you down or track you, trying to track. I don't know what this is. You may not even know who these are, but I feel you know some of the situations, but it's something hidden. The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is calling for more grounding. It feels to me that it's also something that you have had to, it's like grounding for you hasn't been just sitting in one place, because even the ground that you have walked on may not have been stable anymore. These are entities. These are entities. So there's something about the entities, but then these entities are not coming as like something outside of ourselves. It's situations that haven't integrated their shadow side. We're all a work in progress. Let's just clarify that we're all a work in progress regarding shadow work and all of that. But I feel like it's situations that have chosen to separate their shadow completely, and now those shadows are acting as entities. Yeah. So if you are doing any form of cleansing work at this time, keep doing that. Keep doing that, because whatever this is connected to your root chakra. So somehow they have had contact with you, or even it could be like an extension. So it could be direct contact, indirect. It's something that we cannot fully avoid, but I feel like you could be in a place of isolation right now. Not necessarily solitude, like keeping away from the world, but some kind of bubble around you is acting as protection. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages, and then Druid, hold the space. At the bottom of the deck, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay. I'll tell you this. The Three of Pentacles and the Moon card tells me that you are being protected by none other than the moon energy. There is also a new level of resourcefulness that you're coming to, a new level of abundance, a form of a collaboration, co-creation. If you're working with people, if you are working in spirit, somehow there is a co-creation that is happening for you, but it's not in the physical. This is something that is hidden. You have a hidden co-creative energy that is working with you, co-creative force that is working with you. In the midst of all of that, the reason it's hidden is because what is happening to you is in the hidden as well. So the moon and the Three of Pentacles are also showing some kind of occult. Occult in itself is not bad, because there are different forms of occult. There's also another part of it that feels like you may actually know this, because it feels to be sex or something about groups that are showing up in your reading. Let's say you're in the workplace, but I feel this is way beyond the workplace, but it can manifest itself in these situations. Let's say you're in the workplace, then there's a high chance for being sidelined, or there's a high chance for being, secluded, pushed to the corner, or being made to feel outside of the, made to feel, feeling left out in the cold. There's a high chance for this. But then from what I see here is you have navigated this so well, even in the previous energies that I've picked up. This one in particular is like, maybe it has gone into re-strategize, because when we work in groups, we work better. That is the fact. There's that sense of belonging that it comes with. And this one is showing you acing a major test. It's you and your guides. And that is what is even putting more attention on you. So you could be isolated. You could feel like you are isolated right now, but you're attracting attention. The Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that is the 10th sword. So I feel like you're coming to some new information over here. There could be some new learning. And there could be a connection that you have to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have some communication that is coming in. With the Druid card, there is some form of restraint that you could be needing, okay? Or something may push you to want to communicate, something may push you to want to like really go fast to do something or to act out of fear. So this is calling you to not act out of fear, but rather to work on coming out of your headspace, and from there you are releasing the heavy weight, the heavy burden, something that, you know, if you worry about it, is it going to be solved, is it going to have a positive result, a positive outcome? If it's a no, then it's time to change your approach. It's time to change your strategy or how you move in general. But I tell you, I feel like you are making some surprise moves. And yeah, you're making some surprise moves. And this is why even the Nine of Swords is not giving me a lot of the anxiety part, but rather you navigating these energies that you cannot see. On the other hand, there could be someone coming to you. Perhaps they're feeling this way because there is a projection energy. You see the mirror guardian, there's a mirror. There feels to be a projection energy. This is the time to send back anything that is not yours or anything that is not in line with your highest good or in line with this new timeline that you're coming to, because there is a form of a borderline that you're in, and you're in that portal and it feels like there are situations that are trying to pull you in. Ultimately, you are moving forward. With the Judgment card, it's your time to shine. Pay attention to anything that could want to put you down, put you in a place of haste. The Judgment card is also a major awakening. So I feel like there's a major awakening of your vision, of your potential that is happening. It's like, this is bound to happen. This is inevitable. This is also showing up as a major judgment call. And the Druid card is telling you no haste. You will just know what direction to go in. What is the Druid all about? Druid just happens to be 33, so that is Gemini energy. You could have some connection to Gemini, or something to do with interpersonal communication is coming up here. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves, changes, sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you are being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you are wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths that you have developed, and the lessons that you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. What do we have from the Life and Career deck? Flexibility. You will need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So these are second chances that are opening. At the bottom of the deck, spiritual work. So this time could be one where you are working on the cleansing aspects or challenging yourself, taking new approaches, new directions towards your own health, your well-being, because this is connected to the root chakra. So somehow there is an impact on manifestation. So there's something about, even if they're not aware of, the scientific meanings of this, they know how to target that. They do know how to target this. This could be highly spiritual situations or people who meddle in spirit or magic. Spiritual work says, doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. So the insights are to do with the Page of Swords energy. I feel like you could be moving forward with a new venture, or you are still moving, or you are making some moves. I feel this is exactly what you're doing. And however you're doing this, just know that you are causing some steers or, some movements in heads in the physical energetically as well. Alright there, Pisces. I'll come back with more videos, and I wish you a blessed week, and do take care. Bye-bye.